question before the show, so this is news to us too, and they wrote their whole biography, whatever this is. So,
right,
y'all ready?
We're gonna see what they talking about.
If you all want to send us a question, you can email us at
info@spotlightoverthecity.com.
Yes, info@spotlightoverthecity.com. All right, dear Stan and T-Bomb, I am embarrassed to ask my question, and I must first ask that you understand that the times of today are what they are, and please keep this in mind before you respond. I met a woman last summer, and we are approaching our 1-year anniversary of being together.
Now, is this a woman or a man?
I don't know.
Okay.
I met a woman last summer, and we are approaching our 1-year anniversary of being together. She used the same old Steve Harvey theory of making me wait for months before we engage in any sexual activity. I fell in love with her without the benefit of sex, which is when I knew that she was the one for me. She told me that for our 1-year anniversary coming up, she would take me to the DR and we would finally consummate our relationship. Finally. She helped me get a passport and she planned our trip and everything. Stan, do you know that a week before the trip, she told me that she is a transsexual woman and she's waiting for her surgery date? My stomach dropped to the floor. I wanted to choke the shit out of her for deceiving me all of these months, but my heart wouldn't let me do it. I am in a effed up situation. I didn't want to say the word.
Yeah.
I'm in an effed up situation now because I love her, but I am not a gay man and I don't know how to proceed now. We went on our trip. I just couldn't engage in sexual activity with her though. I just couldn't do it, Stan. I feel like this is a nightmare, but I do still love her. I am hoping that after she has the surgery and is really a female, that maybe I can figure it out. I do not ever want to be classified as a gay man, so this is really burdensome on my spirit. What do you all advise? Love is love, and now I finally see what people meant by that.
Wow, that's a lot to unpack. So first of all, that's a lot. I'm glad you knocked the perception out the way of what people are going to perceive you as and all that. I feel like as a grown-up, you should do what you do. If you comfortable enough in your skin, just do that, right? Own your ish is what we like to say. Own your ish. And so secondly, if, I feel like you've already fell for this person and you're just looking for a pass. Basically, you want somebody to okay it. And so you should see it okay if you see it okay, and just let it be that. It shouldn't be based on that. At this point, I would feel tricked and deceived. By far, that's a trick and it's deception to do something like that. And I think that's dangerous to play that type of game, to be honest with you.
He said he wanted to choke her.
Yeah, but now you still love her and took the trip.
Yeah.
So you didn't really want to choke her. You just didn't like what you heard. But at the end of the day, if you wanted to choke her, if it was at that level, you wouldn't take that trip. You would say, no, I'm cool on you. And then you would be so offended by her that you wouldn't definitely want to spend no more time with her. But not only did you do that, you went on the trip, and now you're talking about you still love her. So then you had to contemplate, are you being true to self? Because if you make that call, you made that call.
Well, he said he doesn't want to ever be classified as a gay man. So then the question, we raised the question, does that make him that?
Now, what are you saying? What?
He's saying that he loves her now, and he's waiting for her to finally have the surgery. So once she has the surgery and she goes from a wee-wee to a vajayjay.
So now this is a guy that we speaking on that he gonna chop his penis off, is what you're saying?
No, it's a transsexual woman. It's not a guy that she identifies as a woman. She just hasn't had the surgery yet.
Well, all I'm saying is if you was born with that, then you were a man, and then you're gonna not be a man, is what you're saying.
Right, and so he's
saying, don't try to act like we wasn't a man. Like that was a man in my head. So now it was a man, right? It was something hanging. Something was hanging. Okay, that's a man. Nothing hangs off a woman.
But it's going to be gone, and it's going to be in.
I don't care what it was going to be. It's hanging now, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Okay? So if that's the case, he's still on man status a little bit in my head, right?
I mean,
right? So all I'm saying is you can't take the trip. You can't take the trip.
He already took the trip. You can't,
but you did. That's the problem. You took the trip, and so now you might as well go ahead.
Does that make him a gay man?
You have to commit.
Yes or no?
If it fit, you have to commit.
Does it make him a gay man?
If it fit, you had to commit. And so in my head, it fit, and you might as well commit because you took the trip. So if you took the trip and it fit, commit. And so I'm thinking you all bought and sold at this point.
Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, and I know that my answer is like flip floppy.
Keep it 100 now. You can't flip flop. You can't flip flop.
Well, you can because if you're gonna flip flop from a wee wee to a vajayjay, that's a that's a change.
Okay, but all I'm saying.
So that changes what my answer is.
Okay, so what
right
is it?
now, if you had gone on that trip and you decided I'm gonna sleep with her, even though she has male genitalia, then I would have said yes. That makes you a gay man. Like right, wrong, or indifferent. That do you though. But because you're convicted by it and you don't want to, you never been a gay man, you don't classify yourself as that, you never been with a man, you're not attracted to men, you kind of got tricked and you fell in love. Once she goes to go get her vajayjay, I don't feel that if you don't have sex with this person until they have a vagina, then I feel like you've never had sex with a man, and so no, you're not gay.
But wait, quiet on the set, y'all. So y'all focus on. Are y'all listening to this? Because I need help. I need some help. Somebody get this mic and tell me something. Who wants to speak on it? Give me your opinion. You don't have to say your name or none of that. Just give me your opinion and just be honest. Be honest. Give us your honest opinion.
Anastasia again.
Okay.
And it was New Jack City, just to let you know that.
Okay.
Where I came from.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, he was attracted to a woman. He wasn't attracted to a man.
Right, he got tricked.
That even put him in even because it's a spectrum. He was
Right.
not in the spectrum that he is a gay man. But at the end of the day, when we're talking about a transgender man or a transgender woman, they identify as that particular
Sex. I got you.
And that's the end of it, as far as I'm concerned.
So then, do you feel that would be a gay act for him to go forward with this individual? Is what I'm saying. Is that a straight act
Does
or a
that
gay
make
act?
him a gay man?
Let's keep it 1,000 now. We keep it 100 here.
That's none of my business.
I'm just asking how you feel. Like, is it classified as that?
Two people are going in that bedroom together. Two adults, consenting adults, are doing what they want to do.
Okay.
And as even if you call yourself a heterosexual person, there's a lot of things that we do in the bedroom that a lot of us should be in jail from. So.
Well, what you got going on in your bedroom? You gonna get locked? What the hell you got going on? Whips and chains? It's all good. Hey, so I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. Next person. Who got the mic? Let's go.
Anybody else?
Anybody else want to speak on it?
That is how I feel. I feel that if you don't have sex with a man, then you're not a gay man.
Right.
And this person is going to have a vagina. Doesn't matter that their DNA still, because what they were born with was what they were born with.
Well,
but if you got a vagina now.
How you going to ever say it doesn't matter what you was born with? How you going to make that statement?
I'm talking about for the purposes of this type of conversation.
Okay. So I still think it matters because I think that has a lot.
You can't classify him as a gay man if he has sex with her once she gets a vagina.
Well, you say once the
wee-wee is changed.
Well, in my opinion, that should assuage you right away. Like in my opinion, if you're heterosexual, then you don't want to do homosexual act. That's just what I'm saying.
That's why I say he's going to wait until she gets a vagina.
I don't have to do what he waiting on, but I'm just saying that's still the same. In my head, though, that's just what it is. So that just wouldn't be my preference. Just personally speaking, I would have to cancel the trip.
I get what you're saying.
And cancel the person, and I would be offended that you deceive me. Because what you do is tell a person what and who you stand for up front, and you give them that honest leeway to say what they want to be and do with you, and that means they didn't play with you. But don't play with it, because now I get to carry you a certain way because it's disrespectful for you to put me in a trick bag. Don't put a grown person in a trick bag. You can just speak and be honest. Don't fool me into no situation.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well,
I
better not show you my baby pictures then.
Yeah. Matter of fact, now I want to see. I need to see.
All right, y'all. We got to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with our first guest.
Spotlight on the
Mitchell
city.
is in the building.
Yes, indeed. I know y'all.